Elite leaders never sacrifice relationships for performance. See, they understand that the two are deeply intertwined. I'm going to equip you to help you unlock the empathy advantage, transforming human connection into your greatest competitive advantage. Right now, we are in a period of volatility, of uncertainty, and if a leader is only worried about output, not concerned with the people, you receive burnout and you receive people who feel like cogs in a wheel, which means that they will be there physically, but emotionally and mentally, they will be checked out. What makes you stand out to your peers is not just how great you are technically. It is about how you make them feel. Do they feel empowered, supported, essential to the mission? That is empathy. I'm Jevon Wooden, leadership and workplace culture advisor and speaker. I started out my career in IT and information technology in the U.S. Army. And one fateful day in Afghanistan in 2016, on Veterans Day, a suicide bombing took place and it changed the trajectory of what I thought was my purpose. That led me to coaching and speaking on the topic of empathy and workplace culture. There were a few moments in my career where I realized that traditional leadership approaches do not work. And by traditional, I mean that one person or a leadership team is making all the decisions. I like to empower leaders to use empathy to be phenomenal. It is not easy to lead. It is not easy to make sure that the people in your charge become better every day. But I'm going to make it easier for you with the 5Y framework. This is going to be our leadership operating system. And I like to picture these as gears because the operating system, if you do not engage one gear, the next gear cannot move. The first gear is the yardstick. This is all about alignment and precision. Are we moving in the same direction? The second Y is the yield. Yield is all about optimization. It is all about ensuring that we are getting the most, not just out of our people, but out of our systems and our processes. The third gear is going to be the YAR. YAR is a nautical term and it means agile. And it's about ensuring that we are agile and anchored. And then we have the yoga. To amplify your impact, you've got to stay flexible in your assumptions and your actions. This means leading based not on what you need, but on what the moment calls for. And then the last Y is yearn. Yearn is about building loyalty. You're getting everyone's discretionary effort. They are doing the work because they want to, not because they feel that they have to. Leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about creating space for your team to find them. When you lead with empathy, you don't just inspire action. You build trust, loyalty, and a culture where your people can thrive. When you get this right, you stop having to manage people and you start to lead a movement. You start building a brand that customers love and a culture that top talent flocks to. But more than that, you become the kind of leader who creates other phenomenal leaders because they were led empathetically by you. They now have the blueprint to lead others the same way. And when they feel valued and empowered, they don't just become better employees. They become better parents, better friends, better colleagues, and better people. They become more engaged members of their communities. You have the framework, you have the capability, and you are the standard. Now go be phenomenal.